now it is Thursday, January 16th, 2025. It's 12:22 a.m. Pacific time. So I'm taking a look at gold here. Let's go back to the daily and weekly time frames to get ourselves oriented. So the weekly time frame, it's been trending mostly above the Tenkan Sen until maybe about October. And then after the presidential election news, it sold off quite sharply down to 2,500 levels. But it did touch the Kijun Sen, and then it bounced quite aggressively here. So volatility has been quite low since then, but we've managed to stay above the Tenkan Sen on the weekly level. So I'm looking for another buying opportunity. Even though weekly and daily look flat right now, I'm looking at the comparison to these previous resistance points here. That's the $2,700 level. So we had some sharp pushbacks back in end of November and then the beginning of December at these two levels, but it's failed to sell off to new lows here. In fact, it only got down to about 2,580. And since late December, we've been gradually recovering to the $2,700 levels. And I'm interested to see if this will be a breakout, because the last sell-off candle on the daily time frame was January 13th. So this was not a very aggressive sell-off, similarly compared to on January 3rd and the 6th. So to me, if the sellers were interested in selling, suppose this was a horizontal trading range right here, you would say the lows is about 2,700, maybe 50, the highs, and the lows would be 2,500. As a seller, I would be interested to act around these levels, but so far I'm not seeing strong selling action. So I've already taken one entry trade in here just now. This is during the London Open. Okay, so we're going even higher now. So yeah, I took a trade at, what was the time here? 12:15. So it was starting to break above these highs here. And I didn't see any reaction against this level, and now it's continuing up. So I took less than 1% risk right now, down to my stop loss is at 26.54, and I put the stop loss on the 4-hour time frame. The reason here is I'm planning to hold this trade overnight, so I don't know what may happen in the London and New York overlap. So I'm giving myself a generous stop loss with relatively little risk here. Also because this is the first trade since taking quite a long break, about a month, and also the first trade of the year. So I'm trying to start small and work myself back up, taking good risk mitigation here. So I'm not sure if I may take another position. It looks like it's breaking out quite strongly in the London Open here, but yeah, I'll see how these 5-minute candles form. And but on the 30-minute and 1-hour charts, it's looking pretty good. You can see the buying kind of tapered off in the Asian session here, but even in the London session start, there's not a strong sell-off compared to the overlap here. So it makes me think the sellers are no longer interested or cannot sell anymore. So yeah, I have one position on, about 1% risk. That's about 1,800 open in terms of dollars. And yeah, currently the balance I'm trading is 218,000. So 1% would be just over 2,000, like $2,180. So taking a trade a little less than 1%. Again, if for whatever reason it sells off in the morning, during the London and New York overlap, I have a chance to monitor that and take another entry if I so wish. So first trade of the new year, let's see how it'll work out. And yeah, I will come back and check this a little bit later too. Let's take a quick comparison with gold and silver. So silver is lagging gold, but it's also formed a nice pushback here at about $28.28. That's the nearest support level on the weekly chart. So if gold does end up breaking out here and goes back to 2,800, we could see silver maybe going up to $34, $35. Yeah, or perhaps even shooting past that. Overall, this is a nice bounce. I just prefer to trade gold right now. Taking a look at the monthly chart, still a nice bounce off the monthly Tenkans in here. So we're respecting these previous highs, which are now support at $27, $28. Yeah, this could be a compelling trade for silver as well. I'm not sure, maybe I might take another position on it later, but yeah, it could be a positive start for gold and silver in 2025.